What if I told you that one of America's most beloved adventure vehicles is about to change in ways you never expected? Subaru has quietly been working on a complete overhaul of their iconic Outback, and the 2026 7th-generation model isn't just another update. It could redefine what we think a family crossover should be. But is it truly worth the hype? Or is Subaru simply cashing in on nostalgia? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this new Outback exciting, and where Subaru might still be holding back. At first glance, the 2026 Outback looks familiar, yet sharper. Subaru has managed to keep the rugged DNA intact, but everything about it screams more modern, more capable, and more premium. The body lines are bolder, the front end is tougher, and trims like the Wilderness Edition look like they were rebuilt to conquer trails straight from the dealership lot. Higher ground clearance, aggressive wheel arches, and new protective body cladding instantly signal that this Outback isn't just for suburban streets. It's for people who actually take their cars off the beaten path. Step inside, and this is where the surprises really begin. Subaru finally listened to years of customer feedback and brought back physical controls where they matter most. Instead of hiding everything inside touchscreens like so many competitors, climate controls are right where you want them. Knobs and buttons you can feel without taking your eyes off the road. And yet, they didn't shy away from technology either. Front and center, you'll find a massive 12.1-inch infotainment display powered by Android Automotive. It's faster, smoother, and more intuitive than anything Subaru has offered before. Paired with a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display, the cockpit feels futuristic while still being practical. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Subaru has equipped the new Outback with their next-gen EyeSight driver assist system. This isn't just about lane keeping and adaptive cruise anymore. The 2026 model can handle hands-free driving at highway speeds up to 85 miles per hour. And if the driver becomes unresponsive, the system doesn't just beep at you. It actively steers the car to a safe stop and can even contact emergency services. This is the kind of tech we usually hear about in luxury brands, but Subaru is bringing it to a car that starts around $36,000. And that raises a big question. Has Subaru finally closed the gap between mainstream and luxury, or are they just catching up? Think about it. Toyota, Ford, and even Kia are rolling out high-tech crossovers and hybrids at lightning speed. Subaru's bet is that people want rugged reliability and cutting-edge tech in one package. But can the Outback deliver both without compromise? The Wilderness trim is their answer for buyers who want real adventure credentials. It comes with unique suspension tuning, chunkier tires, more underbody protection, and styling that practically begs you to load it up with camping gear and hit the mountains. Subaru wants you to believe this isn't just marketing. It's a vehicle engineered for dirt, snow, and everything in between. But let's be honest, how many Outback Wilderness owners will actually take it that far? For most, it will live in city streets, which makes you wonder if the upgrades are more about image than necessity. Still, the practicality is undeniable. The cargo area is generous. Rear seats fold flat with ease, and Subaru continues to focus on clever storage solutions. Families will appreciate the spaciousness, pet owners will love the easy clean surfaces, and road trippers will notice how much more refined the ride feels compared to older generations. Subaru has always thrived on balancing everyday needs with weekend adventure potential, and the 2026 Outback doubles down on that philosophy. But here's where the suspense builds. What about powertrains? This is one area where Subaru might leave some fans divided. As of now, the Outback continues with gas and hybrid setups, but not a full EV. With competitors like Ford pushing electric SUVs and Tesla rewriting the rulebook, many expected Subaru to make the leap. The company insists that customers in rural and outdoor markets still prefer the dependability and range of gas engines, especially with all-wheel drive. But the question lingers. How long can Subaru hold off before electrification becomes non-negotiable? And then, there's the price. Starting at just over $36,000, the new Outback sounds reasonable. But once you climb into higher trims like the Touring XT, you're looking at well over $50,000. That's a lot of money for a Subaru, and it pushes the Outback dangerously close to luxury territory. The question is, will American buyers see the value in paying that much for a Subaru badge? Or will they start cross-shopping with premium brands like Audi and BMW? Every redesign is a gamble, and Subaru has taken a calculated one here. They didn't reinvent the wheel, but they polished it until it shines. More rugged styling, more advanced tech, stronger safety features, and trims that appeal to both suburban families and weekend warriors. But at the same time, they risk alienating some fans by not going all in on electrification and by asking buyers to pay luxury-like prices. So, is the 2026 Subaru Outback the perfect balance of old and new? Or just another SUV fighting for attention in an overcrowded market? That's for you to decide. One thing's for sure, Subaru has doubled down on what makes the Outback iconic while nudging it closer to the future. For some buyers, that's a dream come true. For others, it might feel like too little, too late. And here's the twist. Subaru is reportedly testing early prototypes of a fully electric crossover set to launch after the Outback. Could this be the real game changer waiting just around the corner? If that's true, then the 2026 Outback might not just be a new chapter, it could be the calm before the storm in Subaru AS lineup. Stick around, because in upcoming videos we all compare how the Outback stacks up against rivals like the Toyota RAV4, Ford Bronco Sport, and even electric newcomers. And believe me, the results might surprise you. Until then, the question remains. If you had to buy one car for the next decade, would the 2026 Outback really make the cut?